We're going to heaven, baby. I mean, in Hazbin Hotel, not in any other sort of way. That's way too early for me. But if I even go there, allegedly, I would go down with Charlie and co. But that's a story for another day. So we're going to heaven because Charlie wants to talk to the top brass in heaven, trying to save her people. And I feel like we're gonna get a very lore-heavy episode, and I am so excited. Like, I loved all the character building, and I loved all the other, like, emotional themes. But I also love my lore. I love my lore a lot. So I can't wait to see what the breeding ground of people like Adam is. I don't even know if breeding grounds is the correct word. The homestead, the natural habitat. No, with the way Adam talked, I think breeding is the correct word, just not the only one. Anyway, I hope you guys are excited as well, and I just hope that today's video isn't gonna make me bawl my eyes out like episode 5 did. But with episode 5, you guys said that was your favorite episode, and then I had a whole new growth of people telling me that episode 6 was their favorite episode for other reasons. There might be crying, there might be hysterical laughing, there might be trauma. Or all 3. And also, just like always, there's an extended version of this reaction over on my Patreon, alongside all of the other extended versions of shows like this. And if you want to dip your toes in before committing to subscribing, please check out episode 1. It's free. You can just watch the extended version of episode 1 for free. And yeah, what's with the thumbs up? It's either thumbs up or finger guns. I am a problem. Pride Month might be over, but I'm still a raging bisexual.
We are only going to heaven for a day, and I just want to be prepared.
That's a lot of luggage. Holy crap.
I wish I could come, sweetie, but I have that thing.
What thing?
This is one of those things that they've never talked about. Or, well, maybe she has mentioned it vaguely, but Charlie, being Charlie, just hasn't picked up on it or remembered or realized it's a big deal because she is naive like that. And maybe it isn't a big deal. Probably is. But sometimes insecurity can make something a big deal, regardless if it is or not.
Fuck, God, I'm such a bad liar.
Oh, wait. That wasn't the thing. There wasn't an insecurity. She was just trying to make up an appointment on the spot. I thought it was like some deep-rooted something there. No. She just doesn't want to go. She was trying to lie her way out of it. And terribly so. Like, not even a white lie or like, I can't tell you because it scares me to tell you and I don't want you to see the side of me. No, just a old-fashioned lie. Great.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's dramatic.
What happened to you?
It's who happened to me. And the answer is everyone. Twice.
That's such a gay way of describing that you had a bad day. And the reason I know that is because I can be traumatic like that as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love angel dust. Whoa.
What the fuck is with that wall?
Yeah, why? Oh, hi, Cherry Bomb. He is right though. Why the fuck is everyone coming through that wall? If anything, maybe it's for the best, because if you have to repair a hole in the wall every week, it might as well be on the same place so you don't get additional holes in the wall.
Holy shit, Cherry Bomb!
They haven't seen each other since the pilot.
You've been texting me depressing shit all day. Figured we could tear shit up like old times.
Cherry feels like one of those people that is from a different season in your life, and you still like them, but you realize they don't quite align to who you are at that moment in time anymore. So it gets awkward, and it usually ends up in them calling you a wuss.
But I'm too tired. I need to pass out.
Come on, what
What?
you really need is a recharge.
So like there is something with me and alternative women that just makes me lose all brain function. There were no words coming out of my brain there. Holy shit. I was gonna comment on her freckles, which I realized are not really freckles because they're symmetrical. And then the whole double dead thing, I got hung up on so much, but look at her. Yeah.
It's so nice to meet one of Angel's friends. He never brings anyone around.
Wonder why.
Yeah,
Oh.
me too. Anyway,
Charlie, please, girl. I'm probably not the first person to headcanon her as autistic because, not picking up on the sarcasm there. Girl, And I can't judge either way because I do the same, but whatever.
I think they deserve to have a little fun.
Oh.
Wait, they?
This feels like when you're going out and your mom tells you like, hey, you should bring your little sibling along. This is the same energy. I didn't come here to hang with a 12-year-old, but I guess we are now. This is like worse than someone inviting themselves with, because she invited everyone else with except herself.
Wait, I am only here for Ooh, never mind. Let's go.
She knows how to speak Cherry's language.
Anyway, the portal to heaven should be opening right about...
No!
Oh my god, that's so pretty! Yeet! And none of the luggage.
Well, have you come to meet your fate in battle, Cherry Bomb?
Apparently.
Oh my god. Henches! You don't even have feet! How the fuck did you trip? That's impressive! I love that this episode is kind of, I don't know, adding on to the pilot, but really showing that the pilot is like soft canon. Like, most of it kind of happened in kind of the construction that it happened in. But there are small details that you can be like, yeah, no, that's not entirely correct. But also, Penches is just so stupid. I love him.
I'm going out with Angel and I gotta drag your sorry asses along.
Oh, going
Aw.
out? Like, for fun?
Oh my god.
What do I wear?
Don't fucking touch me, you munted dickhead.
He's so real for that. In a way, it makes me think that late at night, he loves reading fan fiction. And his favorite trope is enemies to lovers, but he didn't really kind of think that that is something that could happen in real life. And then it immediately clicked for him like, oh my god, we are arch enemies. You want to go out with me? And then suddenly just his brain froze up. A bit like how my brain keeps freezing up with these incredibly pretty women. Anyway.
Vaggie, look at
eyes.
this place.
Even in heaven, they love eyes.
Super cool. Heaven.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
She has baggage, which I feel like we're gonna unpack in this episode. Also, there's something I've been wanting to say since like the first time I reacted to this, and that's that every character has this really obvious drop shadow attached to their character design. And like in most animated shows, that's kind of like a case just to create a little bit more depth between the character and the background. And in a lot of shows, the background is a lot less detailed or has a slightly different art style, so it stands out much more, or the outlines of the characters are a lot thicker. But here, they are kind of similar to the outlines of the backgrounds, so a drop shadow is necessary. But it's so funny because it just looks like the default drop shadow in Photoshop. And as someone who works in Photoshop all the time, like for people that don't know, I used to work as a thumbnail designer for big YouTubers. Think of like RML, CDogVA, a bunch of other people with like 2,000-ish thumbnails under my belt. And the first thing I learned is that a default drop shadow is usually pretty ugly because a half transparent black feathered thing, like whatever you see, usually ends up looking really muddy. That's why when you shade in like digital drawing programs, you use a dark red or like a dark purple, dark blue instead of a flat on black, because black will just look muddy, grayed out, desaturated, unprofessional. Maybe unprofessional is not the right word, but in some settings it can be. And so for a show this popular to just use what looks like a default drop shadow is so funny. And the majority of the shots, like, you notice it, but it's not a bad thing. But then you have a shot like this where everything is super saturated and they kind of look gray and mudded because of it. And maybe it's an artistic intention, I don't know. But it's really funny, and especially when sometimes when characters, like, their character models overlap, it just looks so silly. And I've been wanting to say that, and I didn't have a right moment to point it out without looking like I'm just pissing on the show for no reason, which I'm not. But it was just so glaringly obvious here that I had to say something.
Hiya!
What the fuck is that?
Can I get your name, please?
Oh my god, what's his reaction gonna be?
My dad got me this meeting, so maybe
Dad.
try
Okay.
Lucifer? Morning Star?
Oh, fuck!
Oh, now he remembers.
Are you sure you're the right place? Because I think you might be a little lost.
You'd think that if someone came to visit and you sent a portal for her to pick her up, right? That you would inform the person that's at the door. Like, he clearly didn't get a copy of the of the schedule. And also, I really like that heaven isn't necessarily people being overly kind and good. There's so many layers to it because he tries to be kind, but like in a fake way, and it's just passive aggressive in a way, being like, "Oh yikes! Aren't you a little lost, girl?" As if she doesn't know that she's in heaven and it's like a ways away from hell, right? Like she's not stupid, but the kind of assumption is that she is. Even like, I kind of don't want you here, so I'm gonna pretend you're stupid. To be fair, you see it more often in pop culture nowadays, but I like the nuanced differences by how heaven is portrayed and how goodness isn't something absolute. English is failing me, but you got what I mean.
St. Peter, we can take it from here.
They
Greetings,
look cool.
daughter of the
Oh my
morning
god.
star.
Wait a minute. You remember the moles on Cherry Bomb that I was kind of getting hung up on? These look identical. There's something there. There's something that I'm maybe at some point gonna figure out, but those moles gotta mean something. Also, I might be very dense, and I have thought about it a little bit before. I think Vaggie is more related to heaven than everything currently looked like.
Dearly beloved, it is my pleasure to
Oh my
say
God.
unto thee, welcome to heaven. Oh,
Ooh,
where the virtuous
the song?
reside 24/7. Oh.
Okay, I fully intend to listen to this song more thoroughly, but immediately something sprang out. There's still a lot of animalistic characters, and there's just a guy. I'm just seeing it. There's just a guy walking over there. Hilarious. There's also still eyes everywhere. What is up with the eyes? But also, we have a lot of characters like animalistic, furry type characters. And while you see a lot more variety in that kind, it's incredibly fun to see that there is heavenly counterparts to them. Like, what is it, a jackal? I feel like we've seen something of the sorts in hell as well. But it's a lot more prey animals compared to hell, which kind of makes sense. But on the other hand, we have a spider, we have a moth and everything. Well, those are just insects. And while spiders are technically predators, we still have a moth, right? And we also have moths over here. But also that creature down there looks like a butterfly, a moth. Maybe it's a sea bunny. It's an abstract creature, okay? I like the idea that there is some mirror imaging between things that are in hell and heaven, but also things that are exclusive to hell or heaven, or something you see more in one way or the other. It still cracks me up that there's just a guy. It's just a dude.
People are happy that they died, cause here we got no worries, got no burglaries, no strife.
The character designs are so good here too.
Welcome to heaven. Oh.
Okay, I was gonna say that I was surprised that I didn't feel more uncomfortable with the designs in heaven. Like, it actually looked kind of pleasant. And then it became overly happy. And it reminded me of just so many almost psychological horror type episodes of things like Doctor Who where everyone has to be happy. Or there's this game where you take a happy pill, but you have to like get out of it, and then you see how bad the world actually is when you don't take like pretty much a hallucinogenic. And immediately no, never mind. No. I know the stereotype is that gay people go to hell, but at this point in time, I'd rather go to hell than whatever this is. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people that would love to be there. If this is where I would need to spend eternity, never fucking mind.
Check out our sick decor, the spirit's there and oh.
The song is a bop though.
And everyone is hot.
Okay, everyone is hot though.
Gosh, I'm so pleased to show some outsiders around. After you see our realm, you'll never want to go back down.
Cause every single day in heaven is a happy day.
Wait, that was a direct parallel to the first song in the show, well, aside from the pilot, but it's sub-canon, which is a happy day in hell. And they're basically telling like, hey, it's a happy day in heaven, but it's always a happy day in heaven. And it sounded, I don't know, I think they were sincere about the fact that they felt sorry about it being only temporary, that they wished you could stay. It does seem like that there is a subset of people that are and live in heaven that would love for people to stay, for more people to be able to enter, for more people to be able to enjoy the luxuries and the goodness of heaven. But there's most likely also a whole bunch of prissy fucks that think that they need to gatekeep heaven. And like there's a gradation of people that are bad. Like we have seen some of the worst of hell. But like there's also people that just did a few bad things that wouldn't be technically allowed in heaven, but they could learn and they are good people, right? So there's a lot to unpack here. It is really pretty though. It is really pretty. Also taking a mental note of the fact that everyone is either purple or yellow based, or in those colors. But then there's that character on the bottom right who has the same like pinkish red as most characters have in Hell. So there is definitely some overlap.
Welcome to heaven.
They just struck a pulse, which is incredible.
Holy fucking shitballs.
Oh
Am
my
I
God.
seeing who I think I'm seeing?
Oh my god, it's Adam. Is that the girly pop from the beginning? Just without her helmet? She looks so much less menacing. But she is kind of hot though. I love like the short hair bob kind of looks. It's also really funny how some characters get a lot less contrast in heaven. I won't say hell. Like he almost blends into the background. While Lute, she stands out. That's amazing. I love the subtle differences in how people are presented depending on the realm they're in.
I'm handling this shit right now!
Wait, what was the Seraphim's one rule?
No one but the exorcist can know about the exterminations,
Oh.
I know.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. So I guess that my assumption that a lot of people in heaven would actually like to share their realm with more people. Maybe not all people in hell, but more people, that they're open to it and would like actually want it. So them choosing not to share stuff about the extermination means that hell isn't universally hated and that information would actually create a mess. Like maybe not an uprising, but create a mess. Fascinating. And also, can I share the thought process I had earlier, because I think we're gonna get into heavy lore territory, and I want to get it off my chest. I always thought that Vaggie's character design stood out from everyone else because everyone is like high contrasty, like black and white, well, soft whites, but specifically that pinkish bright red that everyone is wearing one way or the other, or like pink shades. But Vaggie actually is a lot more softer in tone and she is more purplish. But I was like, okay, maybe she's just an anomaly. But the more heaven stuff we see, the more it shows that purple is associated with heaven. And I started thinking like there might be some connection, and that might also be why Vaggie is so hesitant to go to heaven, because she has a past there. Maybe I wouldn't say she's an ex-angel, but I do have to say that some patterns on her look very close to Lute's wings. But they're a lot more muted. Like, Lute is black and white. She is high contrasty. She stands out even among all the whites in heaven. And Vaggie is a lot more softer. And she actually starts blending in with the background a lot more, just like Adam does. But then I started questioning myself, as Cherry Bomb also had like a connection to character designs from heaven, and maybe it's just a Vivziepop thing. Like it might just be something that just happens across the character designs of this entire show, and it's unrelated to anything. But with Cherry Bomb also had like the moles that Emily also had, almost identical. So I think the difference between a sinner and someone that went to heaven is a lot smaller than is currently led to believe. And I think in universe that's on purpose, which is also why they're not talking about extermination and why they're pushing back so hard on Charlie trying to redeem sinners. Like, it's not even that they're telling her it's impossible, but they're like trying to make her insecure and not believe in herself to kind of give up, because it seems like that's the only real tactic they have. Interesting. I also figured out why characters like Adam are blending into the background as much, because they don't have the drop shadow, or at least not one as big as they would have in Hell, or the Hell characters would have. But funnily enough, Lute does have a bigger drop shadow. But the drop shadow on her, the ring on her head, the halo kind of thing, it's white grayish. Interesting. So there is purpose to what they're doing with those drop shadows.
You should listen to your lieutenant, Adam. Fuck! You failed to control the demon's unrest, and now Lucifer is involved.
Oh, she's a lot less nice than she made herself out to be.
What do you want from me? I'm just one guy.
I also like that he says, like, I'm just one guy. But yeah, like, dude, you're the guy. You're the first guy. Angels might present in conventionally gendered variations, but you're literally the guy. And you're sipping that drink like an asshole. To be fair, that's his entire shtick, so whatever.
Okay, I love heaven.
Oh my god, she's so happy.
Emily's going to take me to a zoo where all the animals are actually soft. You coming?
I need a break.
Does this mean that, like, the default of creatures is to go to heaven? It's just people? So there's no animals? Like, no true animals? No, wait. Nifty was fighting cockroaches and other bugs. So it seems like the most unfavorable animals are going to hell anyway, but the sweet little treats like koalas are going to heaven. Also, can we talk about how Charlie is, like, glowing here? Like, it truly shows that, like, she was a hell-born, but she also is half human? Is Lilith a human? No, she is not. But she is half heavenly. So her character design still complements heaven while still being very much from hell.
Hey there, Vagosaurus!
What the fuck? What the fuck is a Vagosaurus?
Do you really think I
Oh,
wouldn't recognize one of my top girls just because you're out of uniform?
So she is from heaven. My instincts were right. Duly noted that sometimes things aren't like a Vivziepop-ism. They're intended and they tell a story. And, like, despite how all over the place the character designs are, they're good and they're intentional. Things are not random. Well, most things are not random.
I wouldn't forget a bad bitch like you.
Oh.
It's why I named you after the best thing ever, Vaggie.
She looks so hot. The short hair. Oh my god. But that means I was correct on the patterns on their hair, matching Lute's patterns on her wings. Also, I'm realizing, does that mean he named her after a vagina? Oh my god. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds very in character for this motherfucker. Like, what else? Like, if you have a character called Vaggie, and he, like, of all people, he says named her after the best thing ever. What else? What else could it possibly mean?
Anyway, you sure fucked up, didn't you?
Oh my god. Now. Oh, yeah, you really fucked up. That's how she lost her eye.
Filth like you has no place in heaven.
Oh, what the fuck? If I'm understanding correctly, they killed her so she would no longer be angelic. Like, it did look like they slit her throat and she was bleeding gold. And I fully believe that completely took away all her angel, whatever, English is failing me, aspects. Because there's just no way that in all the time she and Vaggie, she and Charlie have been together, she has never bled. Like, that would have been the dead giveaway.
To think someone
Wow.
as worthless as you landed Lilith's little hottie.
They met immediately. That's so cute. It's almost like it was fate. Because with how wounded she was, she couldn't have crawled very far. So for Charlie to be around, right in the epicenter of whatever's happening, but just about missing what was happening around the corner, like, they were meant to meet. But I also thought they were together a lot longer than they actually were. But that means they have been together for less than 7 years. The fact that she stopped fighting and, like, let someone go because of her own feelings makes me think that it was the first purge of hell. So it's about 7 years. Which makes it hilarious that Lucifer hadn't even known about Vaggie yet, despite them still calling every, like, once a few months, once a year kind of thing, even though they've been together for years. But in the grand scheme of things in hell, 7 years is not that long. I already thought he was kind of based for acknowledging that Charlie is hot as fuck. But it's weird to like the daughter of your ex. I don't know. Weird, but Fairy Adam thing to say.
What do you want?
You're gonna help me shut this kindergarten snowflake bullshit down for good.
Never.
There's just a really funny thing happening where, like, the first human, the pinnacle of, like, look at me, I'm the goodest person ever, is blackmailing an ex-angel. Yeah.
I guess I'll just tell Little Miss Rainbows that she's been fucking someone who's killed thousands of her people.
Okay, that wasn't the first one. I misjudged. It's probably that she killed so many that eventually her guilty conscience just took over. She couldn't do it anymore. Like, there's only so far orders can take you. A lot of people can do a lot of things by just following orders, but for most people, there's only so far. And people like Lutz that fully believe in sinners being bad people, those orders can go far because she truly believes that. But I think Vaggie has realized that they weren't. And it's, well, innocent is a weird word because technically they're not innocent because they sinned and that's how they came in hell. But also they're already being punished for existing and what they did. They did nothing else. They were just living their very happy afterlife in hell, and then someone came to the... Yeah, innocent as far as it goes.
No, not him again.
Saw that you went to my manager. Low blow, Karen.
We are gathered here today to determine whether or not a soul in hell can be redeemed into the heavenly realm by means of this Hazbin Hotel.
Oh my god, this is rigged from the start.
If you have actual evidence, then show it already.
We have a patron who is making incredible progress.
Oh yeah, the porn demon.
What do you think it takes to get into heaven?
Well...
Oh my god, that's a good question. It's hilarious that Adam, of all people, has to think about it, because for some reason, porn is bad, but the way he talks, he's a very sexual being. So, like, it's much like in the real world. Making porn is bad, but watching porn is only natural. So you, as the consumer, you're completely blameless because it's on the person that made it. Like, I can't help that someone made it, but I can watch it because it's healthy to be sexual. Shit like that. You've all heard it. I know you have. So it's kind of hypocritical for Adam to be like that.
Act selfless, don't steal, stick it to the man. Are you fucking serious?
That's selfless. Selfless. Adam selfless.
Well, I bet Angel is doing all of those things right now.
Then let's fucking see it, bruh.
Oh no. He's on a spree with Cherry Bomb.
Miss Bomb, I'd like to buy you a drink.
Why? Didn't you say we're arch rivals?
Because I'm buying everyone a drink.
I mean, that is selfless.
Good. I need a drink after today.
Back on the moles thing, I'm realizing Angel Dust also has little dots underneath his eyes, very similar to Sarah. There is something there. I've already deduced from character design that Vaggie has something to do with heaven. So those moles are relevant, one way or the other.
Angel, enough with the Val talk. He already ruined your whole day. Don't let him ruin your night too.
I love her accent.
Take one of these, and you won't be worried
Oh,
about
no.
nothing.
Here we go.
Oh my god, this is like literally the worst possible time. But on the other hand, it's also the best possible timing for him to refuse. Show what he has learned.
You want to fuck up all your progress? Be my guest. I just thought you were better than that.
Oh, they really bonded a couple episodes ago. It's really sweet that he cares. It really is, like I said. It's almost like someone from a previous season in your life came back and you're not that person anymore. And it just gets awkward because she can tell that she is just a bad influence. But she's not just she is not a bad influence. She was exactly like Angel was. But because of how Angel is, she is a bad influence.
Come on, Angie, let's get fucked up. It's been too long.
I don't know. It's been a long night, and I don't need to go too wild.
Oh, he is making progress.
Come on, bitch. If you've really been working that hard, fuck
Oh my
it.
God.
Let's see where the night
Conscious.
takes us, huh?
I guess.
Snakes smell with their tongue, so him with his tongue sticking out, it's like he's sniffing her. Probably not the intention, probably like the intention of just someone actually with the tongue sticking out, looking silly and awkward and everything. But the implication is just really funny.
What more do you need to see?
Oh
Are
boy.
you really telling me you've never had a drink with friends at the end of a hard day?
We don't have hard days. It's fucking heaven, bitch.
What the fuck? What the fuck? It's like one of those things that where if you have bad people or people with bad behavior and you keep telling them over and over and over again that they're bad people and that there's no way they can become good people, they will become worse and worse people because there's no stake in them becoming better unless they actually really, really want it, right? But if you never have a bad day, you never have to deal with these urges, never have to deal with these indulgences. And especially when it's literal fucking paradise, you can get everything you want. So like you don't need the alcohol to take away the edge from a hard day. You don't really grab the drugs because you can get all the dopamine you want. And like you still have access to alcohol, but it's kind of a free will kind of thing. Like, hey, I just really want a glass of good wine right now, just for fun. Not to take away my depression, but because I can, and it's a good sunny day. Like every day. It's so hypocritical. There's so much like real life subtext in here.
What do you think?
I have to go to the bathroom.
She can't lie for shit.
Angel will make good decisions. Let's give him a chance.
The court will allow it.
Fuck yes!
The fact that everyone else was swearing, but now because she does it, it's a bad look. But also the faith of every sinner is currently hinging on Angel Dust, who is historically a little bit unstable.
Everything's spinning.
I think you're done.
How much liquor can she realistically hold?
She's like 10 pounds soaking wet and oh shit, where'd you go?
He's being responsible, taking care of others, selfless.
Nifty?
Oh, that's the cleaning detergent. I hope that means that she's going back on a cleaning spree and not thinking about drinking the cleaning detergents. But with Nifty, it can literally go either way. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to what she was even trying to mix. Chlorine and bleach. No, don't mix that. Don't ever mix that. I know that a lot of people think, oh, more cleaning products together means things get cleaner. No, you will end up in the emergency room. If you're ever gonna mix that, pre-dial the ambulance, please.
You're supposed to be relaxing, not playing nanny.
I just don't want her to end up in the gutter like I used to.
He's being parental for some reason. That's new.
The fuck is this?
She's wasted.
Really? Oh.
Considering how shipped these characters are, it's like, hey, little kid of mine, go play with your other daddy. Just handing your kid off to your partner. Oh man, the ship's only getting stronger. It's so funny. I love that he's also kind of taking it. He's just confused, but he's not that against it.
I see the club has a sex room.
What the fuck? That's so weird. Even for hell standards.
Maybe you'd want to do a sex with me.
My brother in Christ. I don't even know what to say about that one.
I'm sorry, why would we have sex?
Because I'm having sex with everyone here! Let's do it!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, fucking hell.
You don't have to spend all your off hours working on yourself, you little bitch.
The hotel isn't a problem in his life. It's
Valentino.
Oh. I want to say you, but...
No, Valentino.
Yeah, I'm here all the time. They know me. You're gorgeous. Do you need a job? How many dicks can you suck?
Okay. Here I was like thinking that Valentino also was just into dudes, and then I started questioning that. But then I realized it was purely aesthetic, or at least in this case. I think he might be pansexual or something, but in this case it was like, hey, you're pretty, want a job? Fuck yeah.
Ooh,
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Where's Nifty?
Star.
Oh my god, they lost her again.
Another drink or I'll fucking kill you.
Oh my god, yeah, no, he's the ultimate bad boy. Of course Nifty would like him.
Holy shit, angel dust. You're bringing me fresh meat.
So many levels of wrong with that. But also so much opportunity for Angel Dust to do the right thing, say the right things, and prove himself to heaven.
Fuck off, Val. I may have to put up with your bullshit, but you ain't fucking with any of my friends.
Oh my god.
I own you, bitch.
Oh my god.
In the studio, but out here, I get to do what I want.
Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god. I love how this show is doing like parallel callbacks to other scenes. Like the way Val said, I own you. I've edited that scene very thoroughly in my video reacting to episode 4. So it's kind of like rifted into my memory. It was almost identical. I would have totally even believed if they took the same take of him saying that. But the fact that in that episode, episode 4, where he did that and grabbed Angel Dust and chained him in, Angel was pure panic. He was a deer looking in the headlights of a car. And now he was scared, but he was defiant. He stood up for himself. He got a lot more confidence and also security in being like, hey, we have a contract. Yes, I can't get out of that. Yes, you own my soul technically, but it is a contract and contracts have outlines. Like it only talks about a certain area of things, parameters, whatever. Angel says like, hey, in the studio, you can boss me around however you want. But out here, I'm a free guy. That contract is like, it's not about this time of my life. In the studio, at work, yes, you can make me do overtime or whatever, but I think it still requires him to be already at work or scheduled work or whatever. But now he has a night off. There's no work to be done. And I don't think Val can actually call in extra shifts right the fuck now just to fuck with them. And I love this change. I love this change in Angel. He is trying, like literally he's knowing his rights.
So once again, fuck off.
And he gets smacked.
Fuck it. It was worth it.
Way to go, kid.
Oh my god. Love it for you.
See? He did everything on your checklist.
But then why isn't he here then?
Yeah. Why isn't he here?
Because he was deemed a sinner and sent to hell. It's not an automatic process. It's like a filter system. Oh, you have sinned, you go to hell. You have not sinned, you go to heaven. I don't think there's a system in place that as soon as someone unsinned, I don't think you can unsin. Like as soon as the sin is sinned, it's on your track record forever. But like, that's the problem with a system like sinning. It's like if you do something wrong, you stay dirty forever. You cannot get clean again. And I think they imagine there is some imaginary system in place, but there just simply isn't. Unless that is verified, he doesn't automatically like just beam up to heaven. It kind of feels like he just needs to retake his entrance exam or something. There's a lot of parameters that nobody is like keeping track of. And yes, it's a show, so there's show logic, but like, you got what I mean, though.
None of you know what gets someone into heaven.
Oh my god.
This questioning stops now.
But she was right, Sarah.
Yes! Oh my god. So I was fucking hell, I was right. Oh my god, that's the cool S on her notes. It's literally a filter system. Like, did you pass the divine judgment or not? Yes or no, you can just dump in whatever camp you belong in, but nobody checks again. There isn't a magical system in place that just beams people up. Oh my god. That's, oh my, I love the show. I love the show.
She showed us the soul can improve. He saw the light, Sarah.
Does she have the same voice actor as Charlie?
It's not as simple as you think. It's not fair, Sarah.
This song is so beautiful already.
It doesn't mean they can't resolve to change their ways, but there's a lot that you don't know.
Yeah, but you also admitted that you don't know shit. They admitted that they don't know for sure. But also, can I just say, I love this change in Charlie. A lot of her conviction always seemed a bit naive. Like from a place that she wanted the best for people, but doesn't really know how the real world works. But now she's like, wait, what the fuck? I was right? I was fighting this uphill battle, and turns out I was right all along. This wasn't me not being good enough or my hotel not being good enough. This was you all not being good enough and doing your fucking jobs. You could see that was like a fire that started in her. Holy shit.
What are we even talking about? Some crack or who fucked up already?
This is from Hazbin too?
There's no question to be posed. He's unholy, case closed.
Weird realization I just had. The masks that the angels like do the extermination wear are modeled after Adam's head. And that somehow makes a lot of fucking sense. Because he is egotistical like that. Like, he would want to look everywhere and see himself. That's... my guy. Not my guy, but he is certainly a guy, and he's also the guy.
Gotta say, I can't wait to come down and exterminate you.
No, but... oh, you revealed the secret. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Evan, for being a fucking dumbass. I love you for that. And now he fucked up, and now people know, and now people are gonna riot and stop trusting the Seraphim. Like, Emily didn't know. And she has been trusting Sarah's judgment without asking. But now she's realizing, wait, there is a lot more at stake here. There is a lot more why Charlie's fighting so hard. This is not her trying to be unreasonable or trying to infiltrate heaven or whatever. There was actually shit going on that people did not know about.
What are you saying? You go down there and kill those poor souls. You didn't know.
What?
I thought since I'm older, it's my load to shoulder. Do what was required.
Oh, that's creepy. It also comes back like, I thought I did what I had to. And the literal reflection on the flames in her eyes show that, like, hey, always thinking you did the right thing doesn't mean you did the right thing. This is where all the lines between good and evil start to blur. Like, heaven wasn't all good. They just pretended to be. And a lot of people in heaven are all good. Like Emily, she is such a sweet soul. And she genuinely thought that this was the status quo and that this was just how it was, right? And can you fault her for that if everyone is fucking lying to her? And she had no other reason to believe it was any other case. But also, isn't she part of the Seraphim? Or like, whatever Sarah is from, like, she is called Sarah because she is the Seraphim, or maybe she just called Sarah of the Seraphim and then she's Emily of the Seraphim. It doesn't even matter. But the fact that they can't even trust each other to shoulder a burden, or they're just lying just because it wasn't written as one of the 7 deadly sins, doesn't mean it doesn't start to like border on one of them. At some point, people start convincing themselves they're doing something as something selfless. But I truly feel not telling people vital information that they deserve to know is selfish. Because you don't want to be the one to break their heart. That's selfish. That's not selfless.
Was talk of virtue, just pretension.
I fucking love her.
Would die too naive to expect you to heed the morals you're purveying. That's what the fuck I've been saying.
I love them. And I feel like Emily is meant to be like Charlie's heaven counterpart. Maybe she isn't the daughter of Sarah, maybe like a little sister or like a little sibling or whatever the dynamic is of angels, right? But she clearly is like the young person that's part of the regime in heaven, just like Charlie is. And the fact how they're coming together, it's so good. But also, I have to Google whether they have the same voice actor. Hold on. No, they just have similar voices. It's a completely different person. But in a way, I actually like the fact that they cast someone similar, because that means that it was intentional. Like, they sound so fucking alike. Their character designs are not like the same. They couldn't be twins or whatever, but it's clear that they're connected and meant to tell a story together. You know, it's really cool though, because Charlie is really put down as this naive person, but she isn't that naive. She is just willing to see the best in people. And she just doesn't know everything. But then Emily also doesn't know everything. And she is naive, but that's because everyone kept her naive. So it's like different roads to a similar conclusion, but they're also opposites, if that makes sense. The writing, I love this episode.
If hell is forever, then heaven must be a lie.
Emily.
The rules are shades of gray when you don't do as you say.
Oh my god, the reprise!
I was told not to trust in angels.
By her?
I really hope that Vaggie gets to tell Charlie herself, but it's probably gonna be Adam that's like, hey, girl, your girlfriend is an angel and she's been lying to you for years.
Don't you act all high and mighty. Did you ever think your little girlfriend might be a liar? Why hide the fact that you're an angel just like us?
Oh, immediately he did it. Like, I I underestimated what he could be capable of. He really was like, hey, if you're gonna cause chaos in my domain, I'm gonna take you down with the ship. Poor Charlie, though. She didn't deserve that.
This court finds that there is no evidence souls in hell can be redeemed.
What the fuck you mean, no evidence?
You better save the date, cunts, because we're coming to your hotel first.
What? No! Charlie, I'll figure something out, I promise!
I just had to take a moment for all that. Do I have anything to say? No, not really. That was very intense. I just... Whew, okay. A lot happened there. I don't think we're gonna see the true fallout of Adam revealing that information in this episode. Or maybe like the start of it, and then next episode is gonna be all Breaker Park. Or maybe, okay, maybe not. Maybe it's gonna subvert the trope of like the third act Breaker Park. And I was choosing to believe that Charlie would forgive her and would want to talk about it. Like, she would be mad, might need space, but they would talk about it.
That wasn't called for, Adam.
At least he gets called out.
Yeah, but did you see the looks on their fucking faces? Sorry.
Nobody's amused. Nobody is amused. Fucking Adam. But I feel like if you're Heaven and you're supposed to be all good, you should have said something, because that was just bullying. Like saying, oh, that wasn't called for. You should have stepped in. What the fuck? This just reminds me of school again. Like, I was bullied a lot. And I came to the teachers to say, like, hey, this person is saying XYZ to me. This person is doing XYZ to me. And I did not believe, or being told, like, oh, I have to stand above it or whatever. Nothing was ever really done. But if I did something, oh my god, they were like, oh, you're smarter than that. You shouldn't have shoved him. You should know better than to cuss back at them. This feels like the same. It feels like a fucking band-aid solution. Like, oh, that was uncalled for. Then you should have stepped in. What the fuck?
Extermination of human souls.
It is my position as the head seraphim to protect our people at all costs.
At the sacrifice of them?
And we can't doubt ourselves or worry about the fates of demons when we have our own souls to protect.
That just sounds racist. I'm sorry, that just sounds racist. That sounds exactly like how I've heard people talk about minorities. And especially people of color. What the fuck? Probably intentional fucking writing, but sorry, that pissed me off. Like, I have to protect my own, so it's gonna be at the cost of them. The fact that you have to keep it quiet because you know that people are not gonna agree with them being saved at the cost of so many lives. Like, even if you don't like people, killing them goes far. Even if them existing or them just trying to do their own thing, not even specifically malicious towards you or trying to get you in danger, put you in danger. Like, but what the fuck are we talking about here? There's also a non-fucking zero chance that Heaven doesn't even know that Hell is posing such a threat, because they're not telling anyone shit. Like, Emily is amongst the highest of the highest in fucking Heaven, and she had to find out because Adam couldn't keep his fucking mouth shut. If you're worried about uprisings, you might want to look a little closer to home. Holy shit.
If you start to question, you could end up like Lucifer. I couldn't bear to see you suffer that fate. Let me worry about this, okay? I'm sorry.
That I'm sorry doesn't cut it even halfway. Holy shit. The angels just pissed me off. I thought they were kind. I thought they were nice. I thought they might actually, be good. Sort of. No, absolutely not. What the fuck is their problem? What the This is a great lore episode, by the way. I was thoroughly enjoying that. Fuck the angels. Screw them. This just shows that even if you're trying to be nice and kind and protective and everything, they're no better than Adam, who is actively running his mouth, making people feel small, bullying people, being an arrogant jackass. They're no different. And also, like, the whole thing of like, oh, if you keep talking like that, you're gonna fall like Lucifer, and I don't want to see you suffer that fate. Like, yeah, Lucifer was suffering, but not because he had to go to hell, but because his own people cast him out for daring to think outside the box, for daring to question the status quo. And yeah, he might not be the same Lucifer as depicted in other biblical mythology franchises, but the general gist of it is he never intended anything bad. People just didn't want him to start questioning what he did. People didn't like that he wanted like free will and everything. That's so fucking oppressive. And being like, hey, if you don't adhere to our rules, which are incredibly toxic if you really fucking think about it, you fall, aka get tainted. You get the whatever cooties, right? It's the way people talk IRL about being around queer people, being around people of color. And be like, oh, don't stay around them too long before they infect you or like turn you or whatever. Yeah. And what is so incredibly bad about it that you don't like, it really shows that you view those people as less than human. Like, even sinners are still human. Like, look at Amelie's reaction. Like, yeah, they're still human souls. We can't just kill the other humans to protect these humans. Like, that's not right. That's not fair. Yeah, but we have to protect our own. What the fuck? I'm gonna calm myself down before I just crash out completely, because I feel like I'm going on that route. Considering how progressive a lot of themes in this show are, all of this seems like very intentional writing, as a very intentional analogy for things in real life. Because in this case, like, queerness is not necessarily a bad thing. People don't really talk about that. To be fair, we've only really seen it inside of hell. We also did see Adam fetishizing it, so that does line up with a lot of things IRL. But it's like other things are being used as an analogy, as things are being bad. But it sounds like intentional writing. It cannot be intentional, right? And maybe they explore more of it in season 2. Maybe they explore more of it in Helluva Boss. And I can't wait to get to that show either. What's my heart rate? It's actually not that high. It's 96. That's actually surprising, especially because during episode 4, during the rough scenes where the content warnings were for, my heart rate was like legitimately 115 just from stress. And now I'm actually working myself up and it's still not even that high. Okay. Anyway, let's round up this video. This recording is, wow, what the fuck? Numbers not relevant. My sanity is also not relevant. Anyway, there's an extended version of this reaction over on my Patreon. If you want to try out an extended version without committing to subscribing first, episode 1 is free, as well as for, episode 1 for Owl House. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed and consider joining on my Discord, because that's where I chat with people on the daily about these shows, other shows, stuff I watch, just random stuff. There's a person in my Discord, he keeps breaking his phone. And at this point, I don't even know how he keeps doing it, because it's just impressive. Like, even if you intend to break phones with how phones are currently made, is impressive. I love my Discord gremlins, but sometimes I question them a lot. Anyway, I hope y'all have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!